everyone, my name is Kyle Thrower. I am an entrepreneur in Las Vegas, Nevada, and I have a company, a business called kylesvacations.com. It is a travel club that allows you to travel the world. Whoever is listening to this, they have the possibility of being able to travel the world. Basically, it's done through social sharing. You basically can sign up to be with the company for as low as $50 or as much as $249 to sign up. And depending on which membership you get uh, different uh, different benefits. But basically, if you just want to sell the membership, then you would just pay $49.95. If you want to use the benefits, then that's the higher amounts that we're going to show you later on. But for as low as 50 bucks, basically, you could sell travel for the whole year and make your money that may pay for your memberships in the future. And for as little as 3 people signing up can pay for your membership. And from that point on, from number 4, sell number 4 to sell zillion, 4 zillion, that would be your profit that you would have as part of this. So I've been a part of this company for over 6 years now, and I've taken 29 vacations, and the company is 11 years old. So we're not going anyplace, and I'm loving going around the world. So on with the show. Now, basically, I'm in Las Vegas, Nevada, and I was born and raised in Las Vegas, Nevada. And so I started Team Las Vegas here, and I met a lady by the name of Desiree and a lady by the name of Trish who got me interested in traveling. I hadn't traveled in over 19 years. I worked 1 or 2 jobs, or it was there was always a reason why I could not travel. So after 19 years and basically turning 50 years old at the time, it was like, it's time to make some changes in your life and do something that you didn't want to, you wanted to do before, but it seemed like you never could. So that's when I joined this company, and I really enjoy the benefits that I've received since then. So from that point on, I found some other partners that are, Harold is in Canada right now, and I have a longtime friend, Loretta, who I've known since elementary school. We bumped into each other a couple of years ago and got back in touch with each other, and she signed up, and so I have some partners, and then there's people I'm talking to around the world as well. So instead of just rambling on about that, let me show you my 3rd time in Cancun.
Hello everyone, this is Kyle in Cancun at the Fives Oceanfront. Now, the people that are staying here, they're paying $3,000, $4,000 to stay here for the week. And I'm paying $385 to get the same exact thing. Now, how long is it going to take for you to say, maybe that travel club did make sense? This is my 29th vacation with the company, and I don't know what I'm going to do for the 30th, but no matter what, I'm saving so much money. So, with all that in mind, go to kylesvacations.com and you can save as well. Take care, have fun, no stress. See you on the beaches of the world.
Now, this is me in Las Vegas, Nevada. I am at the most expensive resort on the Las Vegas Strip. I've stayed there twice, and I just had some friends that had a wonderful deal staying there for 5 days for an unbelievably low price. That basically going to a basic sit-down restaurant, you would pay that price for a meal for one night, and they got to stay here for 5 days. So anyway, I will tell you more about that later, but hello everyone, this is Kyle Thorpe from kylesvacations.com. How would you like to stay on the Las Vegas Strip for pennies on the dollar?
How would you like to stay at a resort like I'm staying in right now in Las Vegas? You can stay at the resort that's behind me. I had some partners that just did it for 76 bucks for 6 days. You can only do that with our travel club. Please feel free to get in touch with me at kylesvacations.com, and you can do this too.
Now, basically, what I just did in those two videos was just social sharing. Everybody's social sharing every day, telling everybody where you went, what you did, what TV show you saw, what restaurant you ate at, and the great time that you had at so-and-so's bar. It's basic communication. It's basic gossip for the most part. So you're just making content online and giving that information to other people. And when they see that you've received unbelievable prices on things that everybody would like to do, then when they sign up for the membership using your affiliate link, then you get credit for them signing up and you get a commission from it. So everybody is connected that way. And everybody you see on the screen, there are partners and friends that is in this company called Travorium. And I'm the guy that's holding the banner back there. So I'm wearing a blue shirt and holding the white banner with the blue lettering on it. And that was me in Cancun the second time I was in Cancun. And the whole reason why I'm showing you this video is, do you want to travel? Everybody that's watching this video can travel. Now, I'd like to put a disclaimer out there. Everybody that does a video should have a disclaimer when they're doing something online. Not everybody's going to get the same response or the same information or get the same exact benefits out of this company. The worst thing that can happen is that you get 1, 2, or maybe 3 free vacations a year. If you're in the United States, basically a lot of the things that you would do, making this a home-based business, would allow you to get tax breaks that could pay for all of the things that you would be doing with this as a business. Your basic vacations would be paid for. Things that you do, passing out cards and flyers and just talking to people in general or networking in your community could be things that would be paid for. Maybe dining with somebody and telling them about it, or telling somebody in the staff at a specific restaurant or networking event. Those things like that could be paid for. Now, this isn't financial advice, and everybody needs to see exactly what type of benefits they can get in their community and all of that. But like I said, the worst thing that could happen is that you get 1, 2, or 3 free vacations a year. And I'm enjoying the vacations that I've been able to take. So let me show you this very important message.
You work 40 hours a week, you commute 30 minutes to an hour each way, making it now a 9-hour day, and leaving you then 4 to 5 hours at the end of any given day to take care of the kids, pay the bills, home maintenance, do some self-care. We've been conditioned to believe that we're supposed to do that for 50 years. 50 years of asking someone to take off for vacation, asking someone to come in late or leave early, skipping doctor's appointments, taking short lunches, or not at all, doing team building activities with people who tell you that they're your family when we all know they're not your freaking family. They're just people who want you to submit to their way of doing things, and they have to say whatever it takes for you to do that with a smile on your face. And then we live out the older days of our life enjoying the fruits of that labor. How does that make sense? I don't feel that it makes sense for you to give up such a huge fraction of your time to get so little time back. I'm going to give you 50 years, and then you're going to give me 20 to 30 years, and realizing that that 20 to 30 year period comes when I'm in my late 60s to 70s. So there are going to be limitations on how I can enjoy the money that I may have saved or the time that I've now earned. I just feel like that's not an even trade. I feel like there should be another way. But for those of you that believe in the traditional 9 to 5, look, go off. Don't let me stop.
Now, that's the way I basically feel. We all have to work, or we all might inherit money or something like that. But the majority of us that's listening to this, we deal with what's called a job, a job. Uh, Basically, it can mean just over broke. And a lot of people think that that's the way to go and that's the best thing in life. And a lot of people think of what I'm about to tell you about direct marketing. They think of it as a pyramid scheme. Now, direct marketing, everybody has, a lot of people have a lot of side hustles and they're doing things. You hear about people getting paid under the table. You hear about people, doing things in their community and getting paid for it, which is all great. But wouldn't it be nice to have the opportunity to be able to travel and have it paid for? That's what I want to tell you about. But I want to also remind you the average job is the biggest pyramid that a lot of people don't even think about the structure that's set up. The owner or the CEO is usually at the top that's making the majority of the money that the company makes. Then there's the president, the vice president, the middle management, as well as the leadership and the supervisors and the managers. And then there's little old you at the bottom of that pyramid. That's the basic job that's set out there. And somebody else is in control of your time, your effort, your energy. And wouldn't it be nice to be in control of everything on your own? That's what I want for you. That's what I want to tell you about. And this has to do with travel, and this does not have to do with timeshares. I know people that can get you out of timeshares. I don't want you to go to a timeshare. The product that we have, you can go to a lot of those same places and don't pay as a timeshare individual. You're paying as a guest, and you're getting lower prices than the person that is attached to fees, maintenance fees, a contract on that same place. And you can pick and choose around the world places you want to go from more than one network of the different resorts that's out there. And you will never do a timeshare again. Please do not do timeshares. Now, another thing I'd like to bring up is that a lot of people thought about franchises as bad things to invest in, and over 30, 40, 50 years ago when a lot of franchises started, people said don't invest in them, and the government didn't want people to get into franchises, and they considered those pyramid schemes and scams. And think about it, how many convenience stores, chicken places, how many of the logos you see on the lower right hand side are places that you go to on a daily basis now? Some people might use 5, 10, 15 different franchises in one day and don't even think about it. But when a lot of those franchises started, people thought they were bad investments. Now, that is just, that's just reality. But we have to remember a lot of businesses started out in a lot of different ways. And a lot of the businesses that are big corporations right now, you may not realize is set up the same way as digital marketing, basic advertising, network marketing, all of the above. So the way we buy things now, it's a point and click online, and you don't know who's connected to getting you that product. Why not have the same option with travel and have a better price than Priceline or Expedia? Because you should think about how many rewards programs you're in or how many affiliate programs are you in. A lot of people have no clue. They just click and put an app on their phone. They have 10, 20, 30, 50 different apps on their phone that's connected to different things, and they might be getting paid to do this or that, or they might be charging for this and that, and don't even realize who it's connected to or how the money's getting to them or being taken away from them. Ladies and gentlemen, that's our environment now. So why not benefit from just making your purchases and being an affiliate of a program and getting prices better than Priceline or Expedia? A lot of people don't realize that when they go online and they say, oh, they're going to shop from Verbo or Travelocity or Trivago or Orbitz or Expedia or kayak, or really low-cost airlines. All those places, they're either owned by Priceline or Expedia, who basically bought up a lot of those smaller online services and made a duopoly out there. So, and a lot of people don't realize it because they're keeping those different names. So you're going to different websites thinking you're getting the best price possible, and it couldn't be further from the truth, because we know what the real price should be that they should be charging you. And they add on their markup, and they add on the money that they have to pay those celebrities on the commercials and all the advertising that's behind it. But why not to come to us, pay the lower price, and you don't have to worry about, the fees added on and the markups added on and all of the other stuff that's added on. Why not give us a try? But also remember that it's a duopoly out there, and Priceline and Expedia really has the hands tied for a lot of the corporations that have the hotels and the resorts out there, because they're advertising for those companies. And so while they're advertising, they can't, the hotels can't undercut what the advertising is, but we can get the low prices as a travel company. We can get the low prices, and you can get charged those low prices. And all you have to do is just be a part of the company, us. You get to buy, our company buys in bulk, and you can buy from the company your travel, and because you're a partner in the company. You go to Costco and you go to Sam's Club and you get a lower price than you do if you go to a regular store. Why not do the same thing with travel without the markup and overhead? So when you think of travel, think of Travorium. And when you want somebody that's connected to Travorium, please feel free to come to me. You could become an affiliate also, or you could just be a customer. So come to kylesvacations.com, and it's the travel club, and it allows you to either brand yourself and make your own business, or just be a customer and get the lowest prices possible out there, which is called net rates. And depending on what membership you get better prices. So I'd like you to remember, Travorium, a better life requires a better way. And ladies and gentlemen, let me show you Travorium.
Imagine traveling the world, going to exotic and sought-after destinations, a life full of fun and adventure. And now imagine you can do it all without spending any of your own money. Welcome to Travorium, a totally new concept in travel. Our membership allows you to save up to 70% on travel, because we allow you to book at the travel agent rate. But more importantly, we have a referral program, and once you have referred 3 people to your same membership, you can accumulate travel points at no cost to you every single month. These points can be used to buy down the rate on incredible vacations all over the world, year after year. How about 7 nights and 8 days at over 2,000 resorts all over the world for as little as $0 after trading in your points? Perhaps a 6-day stay in Dubai at a 5-star property with breakfast included for $129. Or 5 days in New Orleans at a 4.5-star property with breakfast included for as low as $399. Want to see Rome? 5 days with breakfast included as low as $149. Looking for a 5-star? Take an all-inclusive trip to Cancun for as low as $399. Maybe a cottage on the beach in Phuket, Thailand. 7 days as low as $129. Again, we have over 2,000 resorts and 100 world tours for your individual trip preference. This idea of earning free travel is so appealing that even the recent global pandemic did not slow down our growth rate. We have spread to 61 countries in the last few years, and we now have offices in Temecula, California, and Madrid, Spain. We invite you to partner with us so you can travel more, you can travel better, and ideally, you can travel virtually for free.
Well, I hope you like that, and I just want to explain a little bit more about the company. But the first thing I'd like to remind you is that we're 11 years old. Company just starting out is lucky if it gets past 1 or 2 or maybe 3 years. A good company can last 5, 10, or more years. So at 11 years, I think we're doing pretty good. And this is just the beginning. We're still considered the beginning right now. And so you get to see a lot of great people in the company. There's a lot of wonderful members, leadership, and I'd like to introduce you to some of the people that's in the company.
Hey, Basmo, Basmo. All right, yeah.
Down there to the left, you'll see something literally like 3 seconds down the road. Right in the
Wow.
You're really right, you're really right. Most all the time. They'll charge you, they'll come with the phone.
Yeah, yeah.
And I said, yeah. Takes a meeting to get done. Nothing. And out of all the people I've shared that with
Yeah.
for years,
Yeah, they blew it up. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, go. Cancun. All right, here we are. Cancun World Tour. Woohoo! I am with the pretty, wonderful, beautiful First Lady of Travorium.
Hola, buenos días. Good morning, everybody. Such a blessing to bump to him and have a word and enjoy this beautiful morning and this beautiful sunshine behind us in Cancun. I'm so happy to spend some time with you.
This company.
So follow us and do what we do. What we do is an opportunity to show you how to create money from home. And our product is Trouble. Look at how beautiful our product is. It's real. It's right here.
See you on the beaches of the world.
Travorium, Travorium.
Oh my God.
Well, with that in mind, one thing about this company I really love is that it's a digital marketing, network marketing product and company. And I have over 15 years of experience of being in network marketing. And something that sets apart this from everything that I've dealt with in the past is that you have access to everybody from every level in the company. I'm blessed to know the owner of the company. I'm blessed to know the top money earners in the company and the top leadership in the company. And you get the same access the first day that you sign up. The whole goal is that this is like a family. This is like having true friends that happen to have the same mindset, that just want to be entrepreneurs and be able to travel the world and do things that other people can only imagine doing. Travorium is a lifestyle company, and it just allows you to basically be able to travel where you want to. And if you want to do it as a business, that's great, but you can just be a customer, enjoy the benefits that's out there, and get lower prices than Priceline or Expedia. So the whole goal is to be able to travel. Now, I recently got an email from Penny Hoarder, that, the famous website and app that tells you ways to save money. And it had this article in it that said how to plan a dream vacation for under $1,000. And I got a little chuckle from it because I realized I've had 3 vacations to Cancun, and the 3 vacations, the 17 days of vacationing, the stays at those resorts that I had that were 4-star and 5-star, plus one of them was an all-inclusive, cost about $1,000 for all 3 vacations. So we are saving more than even what Penny Hoarder can tell you about a dream vacation. We have dreamcations just by you being a member, and you can save so much money. In fact, 2 of the trips I only paid resort fee and taxes. So with all of that in mind, I think we have a good deal out there, but still you have to join to get those benefits. So since I've been in the company, like the last 10 years, the last year, I saved over $6,696.32 on the 10 vacations I took, and it was 30 days of vacationing for last year, and it cost me $1,716.19 with the flights and the resort stays for those 10 vacations I took. So I think I saved a lot of money. But think about the places you would like to go. Here are some of the options, but the world is waiting for you. Well, that's just the beginning. I wanted you to see that, but also think about it. I've saved $19,901 in 29 vacations over 6 years. You can save money on every single vacation you take, and your shopping, your dining, all of the above. It's up to you what you want to do in the company. So you basically figure out where you want to go, and the sky's the limit because you can do it. You can plan the places you want to go. You have thousands of different options around the world. And so I promote myself through social sharing, and I have a YouTube channel, and I have a Zoom channel, and I have a website. And the best way to get in touch with me is to come to the website. Um, just like everybody else, there's imposters and there's crazy people out there that'll say, sure, I want to help you with this and that. And, you know, they're not me. So all you need to do is get in touch with really me by coming to my website, kylesvacations.com, and you're going to get access to talking to me, and I can help you with the company. So this is the best travel hack that's out there, our company, Travorium, and you have access to it if you come to my website, which is kylesvacations.com. Not everybody has heard about Travorium, and so that plays in your favor because if they don't know about it, that's customers that you can tell about it, and when they sign up, you would get benefits. You would get the sale because you're telling them about this membership, and you would get the commission from it. That's what it's all about. You're an affiliate of the program. Everybody's in affiliate programs. You get a kickback. Oh, you tell somebody about the credit card or this car dealership or going to this grocery store. Why not do the same thing with travel and benefit more, better, and for less with our company? And my motto is save money, make money, travel for free, and repeat. And that's what it's all about. I've been able to take 29 vacations because of this company, and I'm loving every minute of it. You save everything you do, from your hotel stays, your flights, your resorts, your car rentals, your cruises, and your excursions, your shopping as well. How many times do you go shopping? How many in your neighborhood? How many times do you go eat in your neighborhood or restaurants as well? There may be discounts for you that you didn't even know that you had. If you're in our company, you get discounts. You put your zip code in, and there's discounts all over the place. That's part of our program. So you benefit in a lot of different ways that maybe you didn't realize you could benefit. You can save money when you go get that coffee. So another thing I like to remind you is if you sign up with us, you tell 3 people, and if they sign up, then your membership will be free from that point on. So 3 people sign up on this level that you're on, then that covers your membership. And then number 4 to 4 zillion will be your profit from that point on. So you have 3 people signed up, they say signed up, you have profit from that point on. So one thing that happens to me a lot, people say, so how's that working for you? And I've been in direct marketing over 15 years, and I've heard that more than once. And the product that I have now is travel, and I really love the travel. That's why I've taken 29 vacations. A lot of people that sell a lot of other things, network marketing, shampoos and shakes and drugs that nobody knows, and a lot of cures that, Food and Drug says maybe you shouldn't be taking this product, and so on and so on. they usually are trying to sell hundreds, if not thousands, of those products so they can take a certain trip to go to a certain place, maybe once a year. Why not surpass that? Just be in the travel industry with us and be able to travel any place you want to, and you would have 1, 2, 3 free vacations a year from that point on. And you're selling travel, and everybody wants to travel. So why not make your odds and your options a little bit better than normal? So when they say, how's that working for you? I'd like to show you. So don't tell people your plans, show them your results. And you would see my results if you come to kylesvacations.com/blog, and you will see that I've taken 3 trips to Cancun, and that's my favorite trips. It's sort of a 3-way tie because each one had different experiences. I stayed in a boutique resort the last time. I had an all-inclusive the time before that. And the first time I went was the first time that I've been out of the country in years, and I was at a resort that was a dream. It was better than going to a Disneyland for an adult. I enjoyed that place immensely. Here is what it looked like. This is me next to the pool. First time in Cancun. And there were so many wonderful things about it. I can't put it all in this presentation, but if you go to the blog, you'll see the full video that I have. I have a lot of content I didn't even put online, but this was a wonderful trip, and this was the first time I went to Cancun. And the second time I went to Cancun was an all-inclusive, and so this is the suite that I stayed in. And this is the third time that I went to Cancun, and it was a boutique resort. And how would you like to be at this infinity pool on the top of the resort? Well, I think that was worth it, don't you think? Um, I'd like to remind people this is a travel club business. It's the best business opportunity out there as far as I know of with a travel club with all the extra benefits that you get. And I'm blessed to be a founding member in the company. And so I'm monetized on YouTube. I have a YouTube channel. I've met a lot of wonderful people. I've been able to travel. I've gone to Mexico actually 5 times. And I, just because of the time restrictions, I haven't gone any further than that. But I plan on taking further trips in the future. And I just enjoyed a lot of the memories that I've created with being in this company. Excuse me, and taking 29 vacations. So like I said, I've taken 10 vacations in the last year, 30 days of vacation, and saved $6,696 on the vacations that I took. So I just want these type of benefits for you as well. And I've saved nearly 20,000 on all the vacations I've taken so far, and this is just the beginning for me. So I wish you would come and see the proof on my YouTube channel. I'm gonna have to change the subscribers thing. I think I have like 1,400 and some odd subscribers now on my YouTube channel. And the whole goal is not about me, it's about you being able to take trips like the trips that I'm taking. And you don't have to be a travel agent. I got credentials as a travel agent, and to me, you don't need to be a travel agent. You can get lower rates if you're in our travel club than you would get as a travel agent, and you could write a lot of benefits off as having a home-based business and recoup a lot of the money that you put into your vacations as well. So depending on which membership you get, you can have up to 4 portals to help you with your bookings. So we suggest platinum, but some people get titanium. And if you're just a silver member, you're a basic customer and you would have 1 portal to use. But if you're titanium or platinum, you would have the 4 portals. But if you are a platinum, you get the lowest benefit out of all of the portals and out of all the memberships. So we suggest you get the platinum, but you pick and choose exactly what you want to get out of the business. So I'm blessed to say that I have had local events, and COVID changed all of that. And so I plan on having more local events. And I welcome you. If you're in the Las Vegas area, let me know. I'd love to have face-to-face events again. I started, using Zoom and Facebook for presentations, but I'd love to have local events as well. And if you are in the company and you're on my team, we can have events together and do presentations as well. So the whole goal is we could go to any hotel and have an event now. So why not take advantage of that? And let me show you some of the places I've gone to and how much I've saved on those vacations. I want these type of vacations for you. The 28th vacation that I took was to San Diego. It was a 3-day trip. It cost me $173, which really was just the resort fee and taxes. And the retail price was supposed to be $513. So think about it. That's over $800 that I was supposed to be saving, supposed to be paying. And I ended up saving $513 in that trip. And it was a great trip. And in fact, the room that I got was big enough for 5-6 people. Decent sized beds, had a refrigerator, a desk, a hideaway bed on the couch, and a balcony with a courtyard below and a nice pool. And that was in San Diego, so I went to the beach as well and had a lot of fun. Now, like I told you about Mexico, technically I've taken 5 trips with the company, and I went to Mexico. 2 of the trips were cruises as well, and those 2 cruises were, they started in Long Beach, California, and one went to Catalina Island, then Ensenada, Mexico, and the other one went from Long Beach to Ensenada, Mexico and back. So I've taken 5 trips to Mexico, had a lot of fun, saved in a lot of different ways, and I just want the same thing for you. So you can get unbelievable prices and end up getting free trips or just paying resort fee and taxes sometimes. There's just so many different benefits you can get. Here's me imitating my emoji. And it's all because of this company, Travorium. It's over 11 years old now, debt-free, pays commissions every week, and it's a global opportunity. And the main office is in Temecula, California, and I'm blessed to say that I've gone to that office as well. The owners of the company are David and Nadella Hart, over 30 years of a traditional and direct sales experience. And David Hart, at the age of 24, was the runner-up in Inc. magazine's Entrepreneur of the Year. That's how sharp he is. And they live in California, Murrieta, California, and Temecula is where the corporate office is. And I'm blessed to say that I've been there. I think it's a great place, great environment. I wish I could just move to there. That area was just so nice and chill and peaceful and green. And you get to meet the owners of the company. A lot of people don't get to do that in their regular job. They might see their boss or their manager or something, but these people know me and they would know you, and you could talk to them. I'm talking to these people in Mexico just like I'm talking to them if we were on the phone call and I was asking a question or something. So I just want the same thing for you. And basically, we are travel traders. We are digital nomads, and we get to travel for pennies on the dollar, travel for free. And basically, this is a business that's 24/7 that could be on your phone, your laptop, or your desktop. And it's social sharing. Once again, we're always talking about what's in the news, what superstar did this, what movie star did that, what movie is coming out, who had a good steak dinner at this place, and how great this nightclub was. Everything is social sharing. But you didn't realize that a lot of those places you could get a lot of good discounts if you're in our travel club. So if you tell people about our travel club and they get to save that same way, when they sign up, you're getting commission for it. That's the economy that's done with social sharing. You do it with your convenience store. Like in Las Vegas, there's Circle K, there's 7-Eleven, there's Rebel stations. All of them have little discounts, and a lot of them have apps as well. And you're saving doing this and doing that. And you're advertising their information when you tell other people about it. Do the same thing with travel, and you would benefit from it. It would be your personal business. That's social sharing. That's what we do with every corporation that's out there when they're advertising online and going to different websites, and you see the advertising on the YouTube channels and the Twitch channels and whatever else you're watching. They're social sharing as well. Think about it though. Which one of them gave you a check for you telling people about that platform? Zuckerberg didn't do that with Facebook. He's not giving you the millions. He's not giving you the millions and billions that he has from you using Facebook, like I am. I'm broadcasting on Facebook right now. I'm not, they say you're getting monetized, but I don't see a check coming my way that Zuckerberg's giving me thousands and millions. How about you? Think about it. And so it's done through social sharing. Now, social sharing allowed me to have some members added on to my company. Uh, Shout out to Harold Reeser, and he is in Canada. So here I am in Las Vegas, Nevada, and we haven't met face to face, but we will when we have an event that's coming up in Las Vegas. So I have a partner in Canada, and I also ran into a friend that I've known since elementary school, and she signed up, and she's a member. And as you see in this picture, she travels with her daughter, and wonderful family. And yeah, we got back in touch, so we're like friends, but we've known each other. Ooh, I'm scared to say 45 years at least. So whole goal is you never know who might be interested in travel, but they don't have to be your friends. They could be people you don't know. In fact, your odds are better with people you don't know than people that you do know. So you never know who might be interested in traveling. So just let everybody know that. Think about the sales figures out there. Global sales figures for the NFL, 9.5 billion. Movie industry is 15 billion. The video gaming industry is 76 billion. The movie industry is 88 billion, and the natural foods industry is 90 billion. All of that combined is still smaller than the social sharing industry, which is over 200 billion. But think about it. If social sharing is 200 billion, the travel industry is 9 trillion. So just a little pinch of what's out there in the travel industry would be more than enough for anybody that's listening to this broadcast right here. So while you're out there giving everybody, the selfies of you here and you there and you enjoying this and you going to this place or that place, wouldn't it be nice to be making money from it at the same time? Just the fact that you are attached to the travel industry, you have better odds in our product, in our program, than it does you wanting to be like that famous basketball player or the famous football player, or even that famous celebrity. The odds of you making money through us is much better than what they have. Now, it's the travel industry out there, so you would be better than a travel agent, and it's a home-based business. It could be your side hustle, but that gives you the option to tell people about it, and they shop and they go where they want to go. You don't have to pick for them. They get to pick for themselves, and you don't have to get their paperwork like a travel agent does. You don't have to get their credit card agreement. Basically, they sign up at your link on their own. Everything's encrypted, and they pick and choose where they want to go. Now, you could give them suggestions, or you could show them how to use the portals that's in the system. But the whole goal is you don't have to worry about their paperwork, and everything is private and confidential. Now, we are in the two largest industries, like I said, travel and social sharing, so you get to benefit from it. We're better than Priceline or Expedia. We have lower prices. So think about it. This option right here, this is an example. Same exact day, same exact date, same exact package, but if you got it through us, you would be saving, and you used your travel points, which are part of our program, you would be saving over $1,256.57 over going to Priceline or Expedia. So that's the whole goal. You get to save in so many ways through our portals than you do if you went to Priceline or Expedia. But people don't know us yet. So the whole goal is you get to save 70% up, actually even more than that sometimes, and you get to earn travel through our travel points system, and you get also you get paid for traveling. So there's so many different ways that you can benefit from the company. So think about it. Would you like to go to Venice, Italy and only pay $360 when it's supposed to be $1,110? The Travorium rate is much lower than those other places you would go to for the retail price. And you're going to 4-star, 5-star resorts through a lot of the listings that we have. And think about it. Going to Venice and 5-day trip, breakfast included, and complimentary water shuttle for only $360. Some places you would go in your community and try to get those amenities. You're paying more than $360. Think about Dubai. $99 for Dubai for 6 days, breakfast included in a 5-star. You're not getting a deal like that on any Priceline or Expedia. Montego Bay, Jamaica, $612 for a 5-star, 5-day all-inclusive. You're not getting this price on Priceline or Expedia. That is my whole point. And then we have resort stay getaways the same way. Imagine going someplace and paying $7 plus tax for an 8-day trip, 7 nights in a studio. I've had luxury suites for that in Las Vegas and paid $7 for the week. I want you to be able to do the same thing. How about Cabo San Lucas? For $149 for an 8-day stay in a 1-bedroom suite. Orlando, Florida, same thing. $142 for an 8-day stay, two bedroom suites. So there's so many different options, over 2,000 different options with our getaway section, but sometimes it might be a 3-day, 4-day stay, and sometimes it's an 8-day stay. But every one of them are great, from studios to luxury suites. Most of the time, these listings are condos. So you're getting the full amenities of a condo for the price of a 2-star Roach Motel. And we don't have Roach Motels in our listing. So the whole goal is you get to use the travel points to buy down some of the trips that's on our Dreamcation platform. And there's so many different ways you get to save, and there's so many ways you can utilize points while you're shopping on our portals as well. So think about Cabo San Lucas here, a $499 retail price stay for 8 days. You're paying $0, so you're just probably paying a resort fee and taxes for this specific one. A lot of our leadership loves this specific package, but you get to pick and choose exactly where you want to go. Orlando, Florida, same thing. $1 a day, and you're staying in a villa. There's so many different packages around the world that's this way. So the whole goal is I just want you to be able to travel. And here's examples of world tours. So you have so many different ways that you can save, so many options where you can go to around the world. Jamaica, Italy, Florida, Singapore. A lot of people talk about Singapore. Budapest, Hungary, San Francisco, Tenerife, Spain, which is like the Atlantic Ocean version of Hawaii, as well as Puerto Vallarta. How about an all-inclusive for $40 a person per day? You're getting wonderful deals. Come to Vegas and see me. Come to Orleans. Go to Italy. You have all these different options of places you could go to, and the sky's the limit. So why not take advantage of that? Athens, Greece, all these different options you have, and this is just this is a small portion of all the options you have. There's thousands of different options. So all it takes is you figuring out what membership you want. Like I told you about earlier, if you do the silver membership, basically it gives you the lower price, the travel agent's rate, but you don't have the markup that a travel agent would give you. And you have one portal to use there. But if you want to get all of the good benefits that give you the 7-day stays and so on, then we suggest that you get the most popular membership, which is the Platinum, which is what I have. But If you want the titanium and start out, that's great because you would get 50% off your retail price on your world tours or your getaways. And you get that one incentive trip as well. And so if you get 3 people, then your membership is free. Then your monthly dues would be paid through those 3 people's commissions, the commission from those 3 people. But it's up to you what you want to do. And think about it. This is a home-based business. You could get this all of this written off. Keep your receipts on everything, and basically the membership could be paid for because it would be part of your business. So the whole goal is to remember how many different ways you could save. Now, if you just want to sell the product to other people, then for $49.95 annually, you have access to your own website, your own back office, as well as the training, the videos, and you get the tax advantages because this would be your home-based business or your side hustle. Now, also remember that we have a travel pack that you can connect. It costs $9.99, and you would connect this to your membership, and that would give you another 5-star free vacation, 5-star vacation, and you get double commissions from every person that signs up with your link. So from that point on, you're taking advantage of the best compensation plan that's out there, and it all has to do with social sharing. So here's Todd Strand to explain everything again really quick in less than 2 minutes.
I'm going to show you something historic. It's never been done before. I'm talking about making over $5,000 per month with a team of just 50 people. Making over $10,000 per month with a team just north of 100, making almost $20,000 per month with a team just north of 250. Now, number one, we are not new. We just began our 10th year of business, 63 different countries, paid out millions of commissions all around the globe. Our entire comp plan begins by you telling 3, because at that moment, your entire membership is free. But understand that you're actually receiving real vacations every single year for free with your membership. That's what caused us to boom even during the global pandemic. Well, you're 3 tell 3. Next thing you know, you got 8 people on your left, 8 on your right, a team of 16 people, and yet your check is almost $2,000. They tell a couple people each, you got a team of 50 people, and your check's over $5,000 for the month. They tell a couple people each, you got a team just north of 100, and your check's over $10,000 for the month. They tell a couple people each, a team of 250, and you're almost $17,000 for the month. A team of 376, you're almost $30,000. This goes all the way up to $3,200 a day, over $1 million per year, all kinds of perks. We take you shopping at Louis Vuitton, yearly vacations, override the entire company, $8,000 watches like you see on my wrist right there. These are some of our most recent 6-figure earners. We have a ton of men too, but lately the ladies have dominated, all started part-time, all built during the pandemic from their mobile phone, all making 6 figures, multiple 6 figures, soon to be 7 figures. The only thing we're missing is you. So get back with whoever invited you to be here and find out more today. Wow.
It's pretty much that simple. The ripple effect can take effect for you. You tell people when they sign up, they tell other people when they sign up, you're all connected. You all will receive a benefit from the sign up. You all will receive a different amount of the commission as well. And it's pretty much that simple. You're already doing social sharing and everything else in your life. Why not take advantage of this when it comes to travel, and you too could travel the beaches of the world and be able to work your business just like you see on the screen. So I have a lot of testimonials, and it'll take a while to do it, but if you come to my website or you go to my YouTube channel, you'll see the testimonials there. So why not go to my website, which is carvevacations.com, and go to the blog section, or just look at the bottom on the main page, and you'll see the testimonials as well. So with all of that in mind, this is Kyle in Las Vegas, Nevada, thanking you for listening. See you on the beaches of the world. Please join the team, Team Las Vegas. Come to kylesvacations.com, sign up, and we all can travel the beaches of the world. Thank you for listening.